Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling. Unverified claims summarized. On October 8th, screenshots of a purported confession circulated before being deleted. A separate account shared a clip alleged to show an abdominal wound, challenging the idea of a fatal fall. Netizens then connected stray breadcrumbs, escape room initials, a Halloween group chat, and unusual IP hints, fanning theory upon theory. Days later, a British medium's live stream claimed spiritual messages from you. What we can responsibly say. The online record shows a pattern of viral bursts followed by content takedowns, which commonly increases intrigue, the Streisand effect, in media studies. Across platforms, users attempt crowdsourced timelines. They archive links, compare upload dates, and flag contradictions. This behavior mirrors open-source investigation habits used by journalists, checking metadata, timestamps, geolocation clues, and lighting/weather against public records. None of that by itself proves criminality, but it tests internal consistency. In this video, we'll show you how to read such timelines as a careful viewer. Embrace curiosity but beware certainty. Save posts for context but resist doxing. Challenge claims and protect privacy. Alleged, not verified. Fans and commentators point to prior injuries that seem inconsistent with a single fall, to pressure within the industry, to coercion cloaked as parties, to basements and iron cages as symbols of control. There are also spiritual interpretations, claims from a medium about unseen conversations, warnings, and karmic justice. What's known, publicly observable, Menglong was a working actor with a visible career. There are public tributes, memorial messages, and a documented outpouring of grief. Beyond that, most viral proofs are fragments. Screenshots without confirmed provenance, videos of unclear origin, and narratives built from inference. How to evaluate responsibly. Source chain. Can the original poster be identified? Is there a first upload with full context? Media integrity. Has the image/clip been compressed, re-encoded, or cropped in ways that could hide context? Corroboration. Do unrelated sources describe the same scene independently? Motive to mislead. Attention economics reward shocking claims. Skepticism is healthy. Our stance. Discuss carefully, label clearly, and leave room for due process. The internet often anchors complex stories to recognizable names. Here, Yongmi appears in fan narratives as a colleague, an alleged confidant who cared. Some retellings suggest she hoped to provide safer management conditions. Others say restrictive contracts block change. Important. These are interpretations, not established fact. What we can discuss safely. Public tributes exist, short, respectful messages that many read with heartbreak. In parasocial psychology, audiences frequently project protection narratives onto friendships. When a tragedy occurs, people imagine the friend tried everything. That may be true or simply hope speaking. Constructive lens. Rather than accuse, we can explore the industry conversation this opens. What does a supportive workplace look like for young artists? Which contract clauses are commonly considered high risk, e.g., auto-renewal/priority options? What safeguards help performers report coercion safely? By framing the Yongmi thread as an invitation to discuss better structures, we stay humane, avoid defamation, and push the discourse toward practical reforms, mentorship pathways, third-party hotlines, and transparent complaint processes within agencies and productions. Why do basements and iron cages resonate so fiercely? Because they symbolize structural power, not just rooms but rules. In creative industries worldwide, leverage often hides in paperwork. Exclusivity, long options, non-disparagement clauses, and severe penalties for early termination. Labor scholars note that information asymmetry, agents, lawyers, managers knowing far more than young artists, can concentrate control. Helpful knowledge. Whistleblowing channels. Anonymous third-party mechanisms reduce retaliation risk. Workplace safety. Productions increasingly adopt intimacy coordinators and safeguarding officers, standard in many markets, to prevent abuse and protect consent. Well-being frameworks. Access to mental health support and protected rest hours reduce harm. None of these points confirm any allegation in this story, but they are evidence-based safeguards that make industries safer everywhere. From Los Angeles to Seoul, Tokyo to Paris, Bangkok to Sydney, Singapore to Toronto, Manila to Jakarta, and the rest of Europe. When audiences ask for better systems, change follows. Policy outlives rumors. Memorial screens with simple words. I am you, Menglong. Tell us something deeper. Communities grieve by naming, remembering, and archiving. In digital culture, fans often become historians of feeling, collecting interviews, event photos, and broadcast clips, translating across languages, mirroring files when links vanish. Good practice for community archivists. Add context notes. Date, platform, who filmed where and why it matters. Distinguish primary posts from commentary. Keep both but label them. Avoid sharing unblurred private data, plates, addresses, medical info. Respect takedown requests when they concern non-public individuals. This collective labor doesn't prove any single theory, but it preserves the right to remember. It also helps journalists verify chronology later, and helps families understand how far a story traveled. Most of all, it channels pain into participation without sliding into harassment. Grief can burn, it can also illuminate, pushing us toward ethical conduct, careful language, and compassion for people at the center of the storm. Open questions remain. What exactly happened in the hours before the incident? Which clips are original, which are edits, and which are misattributed? Who holds the full, uncut recordings if they exist? Are there independent witnesses willing to give on-the-record statements? How viewers can evaluate claims. No special tools needed. Time. Check if dates align, local time zones differ. Asia/Ho Chi Minh is UTC+7. New York is UTC 5/-4. Place. Street furniture, signs, weather records can validate or contradict a location. Light. Shadows indicate direction/time. Mismatches hint at edits. Sound. Background announcements or music can be traced to venues or events. Language. Are idioms consistent with the supposed poster's region? Cross-checks. If 3 unrelated accounts share the same uncredited clip, who posted first? This method doesn't accuse anyone. It tests coherence. Real inquiries take time. Protect witnesses and follow law. Online, our job is humbler. Don't amplify harm. Flag uncertainty. Keep empathy at the forefront. In every culture represented here, America and Canada, Korea and Japan, Thailand and Singapore, the Philippines and Indonesia, Australia and New Zealand, France and the wider Europe, one principle endures. A life deserves dignity and stories deserve care. We've walked through shockwaves and symbols, sifted allegations from known facts, and shared practical tools for reading the web with compassion and clarity. If you loved Menglong's work, let that love guide your actions. Be kind in comments, protect private individuals, and support reforms that make sets and agencies safer for everyone. If you're new to his story, hold space for those who are grieving. Reminder: this episode contains unverified claims. Treat them as such. We stand for respectful discourse and the well-being of real people behind the headlines. If this thoughtful approach resonates, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a chapter. Your engagement helps us keep investigative storytelling ethical, global, and human. Thank you for watching and for caring. We'll see you in the next video.